রিশু তোদেরও দরজাগুলো বন্ধ করে দে না, ইধার আওয়াজটা আসছে। না, তোদেরকে ডাকলে পরে তোরা কি করে আসবি তখন?
So I got comments like you all are waiting. I really wanted to hear from you people. Welcome to Letstute. I am Bonujusna Ganguly, the trainer of the day. Still be in touch. Hi Anurag, you were very interactive last time. White feathers. Hello, Natasha. Can you hear me? Hi, Nikita, Gayatri. Thank you, Kaustup. Priyanka, still my voice is not audible? I'll figure it out. Yes, Gracie, my voice is not audible. I would like to figure it out why it is not audible. Just give me a minute or so. Thank you, Nikita. I can get this. Great to hear that you actually. I was saying hi to everyone. Hi to everyone, Priyanka, Natasha, Anurag. I was saying, Anurag, you have been for us with me last time also and very interactive. Gracie, I can see you. Natasha, I can see you. So I feel very happy when you all get back again and you get to my session. Today, it is something that you all are not that interested, but it comes to your exams when you are attending. And even if you are a teacher, English trainer, you are supposed to teach this. So, welcome back again. Since you all were not hearing, I am Bonujasna Ganguly, your trainer for the day, and Letstute is welcoming you from all the sides. First of all, I would like to thank my team who always tries to make things successful. Thank you. I can hear from somebody, Butterfly Academy. Oh, that's Archana, I suppose. You say that it is now audible. I'm so thankful to the technology, rather. Actually, I didn't do anything. Maybe it was some network issue which was troubling me. But thank God, by the grace of God, now we are all set. So, before we get into the session, you have already seen my slide. First, listen to something so that we go in a flow. Give me 1 minute to present, please. I would be happy if I know that you can hear this, and then we will come to the part of the thing which we are going to learn today. Let's begin. And see, I was very honest to say that I didn't sing that song, but anything which is telling you I would like to teach you or you would like to know from this song, any hint or anything which is striking you all, what can be the lesson? Anything? Oh, Priyanka, great. You are correct to say that it is simile. So, yes, it is simile and it comes under figure of speech. So, what is figure of speech? Figure of speech, it is actually, we don't use it, to be very honest. Being normal people, we don't use. But the poets, writers, they want to make their literature or their words to be make, giving some other meaning, which sometimes we start using it in our life too. So the correct definition for figure of speech, I think so. My slide is also reading it out. A figure of speech is a word or phrase that possesses a separate meaning from its literal definition. word to word, it won't be that same definition. Figure of speech lend themselves a particular well to literature or poetry, as I said, and very well defined by Priyanka or identified by Priyanka. We were talking about simile. Actually, I heard this song when my kids were small, and I'm so happy that I can use it. And if you all have not heard it, you all can also think that it is simile. You will This will always ring a bell whenever you hear this song. Let's move on to the next slide. So, what we have today, and this is our part one session. We are not doing everything today. Everything a person cannot take in. So, we will do part by part. So, in today's session, I'm disclosing it. We'll have alliteration, we'll have simile, we'll have metaphor, we'll have onomatopoeia, we'll have personification. I know it becomes very difficult, right? What is what? Sometimes everything looks like all are the same. And sometimes I also believe, as you believe, mind and try to score more in your exam. I will try to give you some hints which will help you to remember how that what is what. So let us move on to the first one. As you all have heard that song, what was very, very prominent in that song? Anything was very prominent in that song? Nikita, I saw you writing personification, but anything in that song was very, very repeated, or it was very obvious, or very. I know listening to Simli, you all are feeling that it is smiley that face, but I know you all had your lunch, so no smiley. So it is simile, and okay, thank you, Rituja. Let me get back then what I wanted to say. You saw that as. You are giving a similarity. The word similar, simile, will give you the hint that it is simile. So, this is what you see about simile. A simile is a comparison of two unlike things using the word like or as. Or sometimes we use is and then is like that. As slippery as an eel, as like peas in a pot, as blind as a bat, eat like a pig, as wise as an owl. Some in Hindi, we usually use this owl not to be wise, but I don't know why Englishmen took it as wise. So, as wise as an owl, take it positive and negative. Okay, we'll go to the next figure of speech, which is if you can identify it, guesses, like it is, it will come again and again. Okay, over here also as and as. So I'll not confuse you. Let me go to the next slide. This is alliteration. The word when we are saying also we are using it again and again. So over here, we say that alliteration is okay. I got a notification that screen is not getting shared. Is it so? Okay, wait. Now is the screen shared? Alliteration, screen shared. Thank you. I got a feedback. So alliteration is a repetition of beginning sound. Now that alphabet over here, I have marked it to be repeated, but it may not be the same word. Even the sound, sometimes the sound, if it is repeated, you will consider it as alliteration. So let's go to the definition. Alliteration is the repeated of the beginning sound. It's not the phrase. If it is the phrase, it will be something else. So it is just the beginning sound of the neighboring words. Example: sea, cell, sea, shells. Though I am going it very slow because it is a sort of tongue twister. Walter wonder where Winnie was. Walk, 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 walk. So that becomes again an alliteration. Blue baby bonnet bobbed through the bayou. So you bub, 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 bub. Nick needed new notebooks. So all n sound there. Fred fried frogs legs on Friday. Thank you. It's not Friday today. It's Wednesday. But I don't know why Fred fried it. So means the first sound is the first sound. So it is an alliteration. Going to the next slide, how you will get it in your text, it is like this. It's a poem by Raven. Once upon a time, amid dairy, while I pondered weak the weary. Once many quaint, see what I insisted to the last slide. It may not be the same alphabet, but the sound should be the same. So, over many acquaint and curious, that Q sound, volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly they came a tapping. Leaving the tapping, all the beginning words, at least till this much, we have the n sound. So the alliteration in the beginning, I always told you that the feeling of the poet and how they are trying to express should be there. The alliteration in poetry is frequent and almost always with a purpose. It adds to the sing song quality, so rhyming or like a song of the poetry, and helps the speaker to tell the story in a certain rhyme, which adds to a suspense. We are also like curious, volumes, forgotten, Lord. Why are we telling? We try to know what's more, what's more. That is how it's going on. So there's a reason why they use these things, just to build up your interest too. Moving on to the next one. Till then, I am going to the chat box to see anything is there which you want to know or I have left out. Uh, Rituja, yes, if I go back, I see. Nikita says, ma'am, your voice is breaking. Okay, I'll try to. As busy as a bee? Yes, very good. It is simile. Uh, Nikita still says network. Please let me know network and all. I'll try to check it or I'll switch to some other network. If it is recurring, I would appreciate if it is. I'm not sharing my slide now, but I am reading the chat box if I know anything. So there were many people to answer, Natasha. So Natasha, you have lots of vote and you were right, as busy as a bee. And I know, as you mention or as you're saying, you might be a mother. That's why this is the first thing came to your mind, that as busy as a bee, because mothers are always full hands, so they have no time. Going down, Kaustubh, yes, Nikita. Flower is as pretty as picture. Okay. Muhammad Ali, ma'am, I guess it's really disturbing with sounds. Okay. With sounds, dear. Uh, I'll check. Is alliteration the same as repetition? repetition of the first sound of the following neighboring words. So you can. Yes, Srijit, what doubt do you have? Can you post it, please? Okay, I'll come back for Srijit's doubt. Uh, Carrying on, let me go ahead so that we can move ahead and then I'll come back. Surely I'll come back. I'll remember till this much we have done. Come on. So now going to the screen again. So now we were talking about the next one, alliteration over, simile over. Now the next one which is posing is metaphor. A metaphor makes comparison of two unlike things. Remember, naturally we are comparing, but they are unlike things. For example, heart of stone. Heart, usually we say it's a living thing. Stone, so heart cannot be with a stone, right? And it means that they are very harsh. So heart of stone. Time is money. She's a night owl. He's an ogre. Ogre is a giant who eats human beings or something. So ogre. So he cannot be, right. Man won't eat man. But he is like that. He looks like that. He acts like that. So that is why it is metaphor. Now, how do we see metaphor in literature? And it is the famous line. So remember, always if you remember this line, you can relate to metaphor. All the world's a stage. This is written by Shakespeare. It is in his As You Like It. If you go ahead, all the world is a stage, all men and women merely players. I think so. We use this many times in our Hindi. ये दुनिया एक रंगमंच है, like that something which I don't remember. I think so. हम सारे लोग इसके खिलाड़ी हैं or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but we usually use this metaphor always, and it is well said. So, metaphor, how to use that? We remember it, we will think that something to unlike. Meta, nowadays, it is like WhatsApp, and fur is something which is उड़ जाता है. लेकिन अपना WhatsApp, we find that our WhatsApps never, like we are glued to it, it will never run away, right? So, no, it's no way connected, but still to remember, if you can remember, metaphor, two unlike words which is related. Till now, we have done three figure of speech, which I think it's quite clear to you. I'm going very, very slow because when I was a student, I also felt this figure of speech to be a little difficult. So I also wanted my teachers to go slower. And when they went slower than it was earlier, I could understand. They also took in the same phase, rather we follow what is taught by them. So we don't learn everything all at a day unless there is a compulsion. We go step by step. So that is why I am also going very, very slow so that you understand. Let's move on to the next one. For the next one, I have something that we would like to see rather. Till then, wait. I remember uh, Srinath, I am forgetting his name. He had a doubt. Srijit. Okay. Srijit, I have a doubt. Hello, ma'am. Why we write silent words? We write silent words because it is written in that way. If we don't write silent words, the spelling sounds to be wrong. Now, why do we write? It is something conventional methods. Even if you see great people like Ritik Roshan, we are saying Ritik, but we are using R sound, but they use H. So it's a repetition, it's a way that they have used it. And if you don't use it, it won't Like you may pronounce it in a different way. Honest, you may like envelope or own, you may use it like that. Since it is HONEST, that is why maybe you have the flow that honest like that. Okay, so we don't go wrong with the pronunciation. It is in depth with the pronunciation. That's why we use these silent words. Nowadays, of course, American English are trying to take up those words and giving a new spelling, but I will still insist go with the original one. Don't try out new things because still we everyone has not accepted all the new changes. So international exams may not accept if you are writing something which is very, very new. Srijit, hopefully I was clear. Muhammad Ali, for all classes, we find, see, we cannot segregate when the live classes go on, we cannot segregate the target audience. We cannot make these splits not a school so that we can have this standard to this standard. But if you log in, if you start studying, if you see these are asked in a period of time, even till 12th, or sometimes if you take up graduation, so somewhere it is you need to use all these things. So we have not segregated for the classes, but of course, figure of speech is not applicable for very, very small kids like for the primary level. This is above, and we are trying to target since earlier also in my previous session. We were all gearing up with the exam fever. We had to cope up with the exams also. Something if we can help out from Letstute, which will help them to solve their queries or their questions in their exams, I think it will be a best choice. So we thought to take up those topics which are exam oriented. Hence, we have chosen these topics. But of course, everyone can log in. But uh, the people who the maturity level which they cannot absorb, they can skip out. Otherwise, I think so. It is catering to everyone. Somewhere we seated is also an exam where they ask metaphor. So you cannot escape, or sorry, not metaphor, but figure of speech. So you cannot escape from things in your lifetime, here or there, this will pop up. So it's better we attend it. Nothing harm in attending, right? Okay, Ankush. Hello, Ankush. I could understand. We are teachers. We understand that clauses are classes. Don't worry. We don't use metaphor with simile because we are trying to use two different things. So usually we are just saying simile are something which actually it will be related, not to different particles. So try not to get confused with simile and metaphor. Simile uh, will be at least to one part, it will be similar. Okay. And metaphor is two different things. Okay, Priyanka, noted. I will take topics for clauses. I'm so happy, Mohammed, that you like the classes. I'm really grateful. Oh, Srijit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Darshini, ma'am, please make a session on how to frame an. Okay, sorry, I am only reading it an answer. It should be an answer without grammatical error. So, for this, what we will do, we will try to help you out with sentence formation. Then I think so, it will be helpful. Uh, Thank you. I'm honored, Ali, to know that your comment. Sure, Niti, we will. That is in queue conditions. We are planning to take up something. Priyanka, I cannot answer this, the present one. So, alliteration or repetition, I got somewhere. Yes, it is the same alliteration or repetition, but sometimes we don't take repetition as in poem. So, we say you are repeating those words, repetition of the words. So, it is not that we can take a full phrase or full word also as repetition sometimes, but if you are making it alliteration, it is poetic and the first sound will be repeated. Okay? I'm getting back now. Okay, there's a question from Letstute. So, what session you want, you all can post there. By the time I am going ahead with few more figure of speech. I know, dear. That's why, Priyanka, I can see your comment. So that's why I am saying yes. I am unable to answer, dear, that question. Means not question, means I'm unable to answer that comment. By the way, thank you very much. Okay, let me go move ahead to share my screen. We have not lots, but of course we have little so that it will be easier for you. So again, I am sharing a video which I have not made, but I found it very interesting thanks to the creator. But let us first enjoy, and then of course my question comes. Yes, we are back again. What was very prominent over there? What did you all hear more there? Like anything that was uh, not repeated but very obvious in that song? And again, thanks to the singer. Anything that was, unique? Sounds, yes, Srijit. That's what. Thank you. So my intention is, oh, Priyanka, I did not ask which figure of speech is it. Thank you. You gave it correctly. Yes, we are talking about. So I was just saying that onomatopoeia, if you say also, it is like musical, like tuk, 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 tuk. Yes, Anita, you're also correct to say that it is onomatopoeia. I know I'm doing figure of speech, so you all are all excited to answer. Yes, you all are correct. So I will, I see you all know well, but let me share it and then give what knowledge I have. So we will gear up with the definition. So onomatopoeia is a term that sounds like what is describing for, like whoosh, splat, buzz, click, plop, wink, anything it comes. Over here we had all animal sounds. Anything which is coming up with a sound is onomatopoeia. Okay, let's move ahead. Next, for this personification. Oh God. Over here, what word we can hear? Person. And if it is subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell, so it is no nification. So over here, let's not relate those two, person and other part. So something, it is not a person, but you're thinking it is like a person. It is over there acting as a person, or you are imagining it as a person. Personification gives human characters to non-living things or ideas. Now, don't go with the ghost part. I am not talking with any ghost part, not horror part. But over here, of course, I'm trying to say about over here, non-living. I will not say you. Few biological teachers may start bouncing at me saying that how can you say flowers to be non-living? But it is literature. So they want to say people who talk, smile, those are living over here. So now flowers won't come and nod your head, good morning, ma'am, how are you? So it will not do like that, right? That is why it is saying that non-living things. So flowers nodded. Sometimes it always happens that queen went to the path and the flowers nodded. So it's a gesture of saying yes. So it is how we are talking about personification when we don't expect the things to do such things, but we imagine actually they don't do. These poet, I am not a poet, but I can in a way I can criticize the poetries and all, so that way I'm saying they don't do, but we, the poets, imagine them doing that, and that what gives them life. They find life in everything. That is why they think these things to have their own self, and they talk to them. The snowflakes danced. If this person was not a poet, he would have said, "Ooh," because in snowflakes you'll get cold. No, the snowflakes danced. In that case, they were really falling in a beautiful manner, and that person was also in a romantic mood, maybe. That's why they felt that snowflakes danced. The thunder grumbled. To point out over here, sometimes my daughter, when the water boils, she says that the water is getting angry. So, in the same way, she can say the water is shouting. So in this case, thunder grumbled. When the grrr, he felt that they are annoyed. The frog crept in. Frog came in, jumped in, they leap, but crept in. Oh, yes. The fog, it cannot walk. We'll just say it's flying. It's like if you talk about Delhi now, no people over there will say fog crept in, because due to pollution they are finding the smog in their house. But will they say that the fog crept in? No. But over here, it was like a poetic, maybe in Nainital or something. There they found that they were in on cloud, and they were flowing with the clouds. So they said that the fog crept in. The wind howled. That means there was a loud sound with the wind. That's why. Otherwise, it was not doing hookah hua, which would have been onomatopoeia, right? So let's go ahead with a few of them. I will discuss three and then ask your answers to it. The soldier, I want the answers, okay? The soldiers jumped on the enemies like a hungry lion. Okay, I'll do that only. I'll stop and then I will uh, go and listen to the answer. Any answers to that? Okay, you all are unable to see the screen, right? Okay, I'll get back. Get back. My bad. So the soldier jumped on the enemies like a hungry lion. Answers to it, please. Okay, I'm still waiting for the answers. Metaphor. Okay, I got an answer. Metaphor. Priyanka has given metaphor. I'm waiting for it. Personification. Okay, okay. Uh, okay, okay. I'm still waiting. You had a word over there. Wait. Okay, somebody is giving answer. Good job, Anurag. Okay, wait. I have to answer. So if you have to see, there was one word over there. Okay. The soldier jumped on the enemies like a hungry lion. Like, as. What were they? Any idea? Still, it is metaphor. No, it is simile. Like a hungry. Still, it is metaphor. No, it is simile. Okay. Necessity is the mother of invention. Now tell me. Necessity is the mother of invention. Okay, what I'll do, I'll wait. Okay, so the first one, soldier jumped on the enemies like a hungry lion. It is simile because it's not a metaphor, because we did not have any non living thing, and it is hungry lion. We do that, right? Necessity is the mother of invention. Now, over here, mother, invention. I am giving you a clue and then getting back to the uh, stop slide and all. Necessity is the mother of invention. Okay, Srijit said for the first one, I think so. Simile. Good, good. Next one, necessity is the mother of invention. Who will answer this? I'm waiting for it. Okay, this is metaphor. Okay, okay, I think so. It takes time to answer. What we will do is you all write it down, okay? And then personification, yes, Anushka personification, excellent. Now what we will do is you keep it written somewhere, and then we will discuss it later, okay? The camel is the ship of desert, a lovely grace where every eye doth dwell. The best part about music class is that you can bang on the drum. Death touch Mrs. David with its icy fingers. Sheldon is a walking dictionary. I think so. Everyone is getting it. But remember, somebody told me simile and metaphor. Keep this one in mind. Living thing, non living thing is also a great thing which helps you to identify metaphor or simile. Fair is foul and foul is fair, over through the fog and filthy air. I think so. I made it very prominent also, and it will be easier for you to identify, isn't it? It seemed that the sky was going to cry the entire night. You are so all moms, and rather sometimes, if you are a child or a student, your parents always feel that you are the sunshine of my life. But over here, I am trying to tell you that find out the figure of speech here. I'll wait for a minute or so, and then I will ask you all to check your answer because the next slide has the answers. Just a second. So already I will check. Okay. Relevant idioms, metaphor. Okay. Okay. Let's not start guessing. I am sharing my next slide, which just check your answers. Those who got all correct, they will give themselves a heart. That heart will go from my side. So well done. At least whatever I taught will go. And if there are some incorrect, there's always space to correct. Ma'am, my video is not clear, so I can't tell. Oh, I'm reading it out. Okay, I'll once again read it out. One, two, three, four. And then again, I'll read the next slide also so that you can get the answers. Okay, just I'll read it fast so that you get it. Okay, just a second. I am sharing it. First, the soldiers jumped on the enemies like a hungry lion. Necessity is the mother of invention. The camel is the ship of the desert, the lovely grace where every eye doth dwell. The best part of, sorry, the best part about music class is that you can bang on the drum. Death touch Miss David with its icy fingers. Sheldon is a walking dictionary. Fair is foul and foul is fair, over through the fog and filthy air. It seems that the sky was going to cry the entire night. You are the sunshine of my life. Going to the next slide is the answer slide. So take your pen and pencils ready. Tick. All correct. Thumbs up, heart, everything to yourself. If there is one or two mistakes, still there is a thumbs up because you have taken that effort. So all set for the next slide. So the soldiers jumped on the enemies like a hungry lion. It was simile we discussed. Necessity is the mother of invention, is personification. Many people said that. Yes. The camel is the ship of desert, metaphor, because camel, desert. So metaphor. The lovely grace where I, every I, doth, dwell, alliteration. The best part about music class is that you can bang on the drum, so there's a sound, so onomatopoeia. Death touch Miss David with its icy fingers. Death like a person, so okay, that's a sad thing. Sheldon is a walking dictionary metaphor. So Natasha, now your doubt or whatever you thought, I was actually giving you this hint. Fair is a fowl, fowl is a fair, over through the fog and fill the air for alliteration. It seemed that sky was going to cry the entire night. Naturally, we are thinking the sky to be a person who is going to cry for the entire night. So it is personification. You are the sunshine of my life. Life, sunshine, metaphor. Now I'm coming back. Let me see the result, and I'll be delighted to know that what is the result, how people are doing it. Srijit, was it helpful that when I read it out, you could make out the things? So I'm waiting for the result. All correct. How many all correct? All hearts there. Okay. This is the heart, right? So all hearts there. Thank you, Srijit, for the response. I'm waiting. All correct. How many people got all correct? If not, also, you can give yourself a heart because you all participated with me. You all were such, like, you were participating in a way that I was not feeling that we were in a virtual part, but we were actually interacting with each other. So I'm really thankful with all the audience who were with me. But let me see if I have missed out somebody. Was We asked you all that. Wait, I'm still, except the last one. All were right. Good, Shijit. That's good. It was like uh, that it was crying. There is metaphor, metaphor. Natasha, thank you so much for the session. Great. But Natasha, did you get all correct? That was my thing. And with a black heart. Okay, 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 okay. I didn't see that heart. Okay, okay. So thumbs up to you, Natasha. What about Priyanka? What about Ali? What about Anurag? What about Gracie? Let me see who. Kaustubh. What did you all do? Anusha. I'm repeating those names who were with me. Uh, Priyanka will. I'm sure Priyanka will respond. Kaustubh, Anita. I think so. Everyone is still with me. And Anurag. How many correct? Thank you for the session. I liked it. But, oh, Srijit has given star. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Add two more also, 5 star. It will be 5 star. Okay, I am doing an experiment over here. There's another question which is still ahead. It's a Hindi song, and I'm trying to make it English. It's not English, but I'm trying to make it as a personification, but still, okay. Thank you, Anurag, for the 5 stars. I'm grateful to you. Srijit, two more. Okay, that's great. That's great, Srijit. Okay, my last slide is still there for you. But Priyanka, then Anushka, I feel, right? They have even Kaustubh did not say how many correct, how many wrong. Okay, let me still share the last slide for you where it is great Anusha. Great Anusha. Good, good. So I'm sharing this. I got I got one correct. That's also good. At least you tried, Anurag. So I'm happy that you got one correct. Others, you understood what is the mistake, right? So no worries. In your exam, you'll truly do good. Uh, and I'm going to the last slide. Let me share it. Wait. For my last slide, I switch on to little Bollywood, okay, which I was saying. Oh, now, if it is, if this was, oh, Rituja already there. I like, okay, but tell me, if it was supposed to be in English, means the wordings changed. So, what or which Rituja, even mine, it is a favorite. Rather, that film's all songs are, yes, Anusha, it is personification because we are telling that air root gay. So it was upset or it was in blue and this. Good, good. Thumbs up to Anusha that she has done a great job. I liked it. Others are also equally Kostu again 5 star. For what Kostu? But we are still waiting to know that what other topics. So first we got conditionals, what you want to learn from us or would like to know. I am happy. And anyway, another one which I have noted down what you all were saying was to form grammatically correct sentences, right? Alliteration. Why Srijit alliteration to that song? हवा के झोंके रूठ गए. Where is that? Ha, jho, root. No, not alliteration at all, dear. I know you are playing with me. You're trying to test me. So I liked it, but still you all are participating. That's great for me. Hava and ho. Okay, but let me say, why? No, dear. Why? No, don't be sorry if you all don't be there. My class won't be interactive. I like the way you all interact, so I'm happy that you all are there, and I'm really. I was trying because this was a subject which always pulled me back. I was always scared to take this topic, to be very honest, because I was just thinking how to make it interesting so that I get equal participation from you people. Hope I could make it interesting and you all will not forget the ones we I taught. Repeating are the ones alliteration, simile, metaphor, personification, and did I miss out anything? No. So we will be doing part two also, but in between, if you all want other one also, then I think so. We are ready to do that. I will. I am expecting the same, Rituja, but we'll just plan and let you know the topic. If because we were planning to make it in two halves, few uh, these parts of figure of speech were still there, which we have to do. But let us see if you all are much in demand with the condition and all. We'll talk with the teams, get it resolved, and we'll be soon back with the next session. So hope it I'm coming back to the session, ending the session. And I had a lovely time with you people, and hope you all also had the same with me. So, this is the last slide to be shared, which is thank you. Do visit our website. We are always there with you. And any queries, reach out to us. There are few links which have been shared with you. Please follow those links and we will be there. Thank you, thank you. Heart, smiley face, everything. My bag is full of good things, goodies. So I have got Santa Claus with me who has given me lot of things. So it's Let's Do is posting lots of links to you all. Okay, Niharika, alliteration. Yes, what is that, Niharika? Alliteration. What is? Oh, I missed out alliteration. Yes. I missed out alliteration. I was just thinking which one I missed out. Yes, I missed out alliteration. So I think we have covered little bit of this. We'll try to cover up little more. Also, you all can also reach out to our many contact places also if you all want anything. So I'm ending the session with a very happy note because I got good comments. I'm really happy that I could you all made my day and I could make your day, I suppose. Hope to meet you very soon. So bye to everyone. Thank you. Yes. I will explain hyperbole. If I start now, okay. Hyperbole, the name itself says that it is saying too much. But I did not make. And Niharika, did you want me to talk alliteration or I could understand? So hyperbole, the word itself is saying जो ज्यादा करके बोलता है तिल का तार बनाना when we say like that. So that is what is help hyperbole. I will deal that in detail when a small thing is said in a very huge manner, which is not the thing. So that is what is hyperbole. We can make it together and then say. Ritisha, thank you. You found my session to be helpful. Hope you use it in your exam also. Lakshmi, thanks for your hearts and smiling faces. And I liked your both Ritisha's and Lakshmi's DPs are really adorable. Even everyone's DP is adorable. I cannot, but some suddenly it popped out so that. Please, Parth Sharma, ma'am, please. I'm not getting you, dear. What is that? When is the next session? You will be updated on our website. Parth, can you repeat or tell me what is this? What are you trying to say, please? Ma'am, okay, I got. After that, Anusha, thank you that you have understood. Acha. Accent versus vocab. You want a topic on that? Part nothing. Okay, fine. Okay. Accent versus vocab. You want different type of accent on the same words, right? We'll deal it little in a different manner because here accent versus vocab. What's more important? Now since we are focusing for the 10th and 12th exams, so we are not taking it up right now. That's for sure, but we will definitely come up, or best part, will come up with videos that will help you. I think so you can watch it again and again. We have a few of them on our website, but we'll work on it and we'll have a session also. Truly, we'll get back to you, but not at this moment because we are actually trying to focus on the 10th and 12th exams. So, from Letstute also, my team members, I think so we are done with the things. We can end up the session now. And everyone have a great, we will meet. Of course, I'm wishing you Happy New Year and Merry Christmas, but we will meet in between also. But still, in advance, I'm wishing you all. Thank you so much. Bye.